Hey guys, Intech here and welcome back to Star Wars Battlefront. So we've already talked in depth about Drop Zone and Walker Assault, but what about the other modes that will be coming in the live release of the game? If you're interested in hearing what I had to say about Drop Zone and Walker Assault, check out the description below to watch those videos. Today we'll be covering the other modes that will be coming into the game, speculating on what the game modes may be like and the gameplay in them, and what it will mean to the solo and team player. Comment below telling me what you think will be your favorite game mode out of the ones that are already listed, and what you hope they add into the game. So let's get right into it and first start by discussing Fighter Squadron. From the looks of things, it will be an all-out battle in the sky. For those of you who have played air combat games in the past, this should be right down your alley. Take to the skies in X-Wings, TIE Fighters, A-Wings, the Millennium Falcon, and plenty more. And I'm pretty sure at the end of the trailer, that's Jango Fett in Slave 1. I'm sure this mode will make for some absolutely intense action and some amazing dogfighting. And by the looks of it, you might even have hero pickups like you do on the ground currently. And instead of that, getting into an actual hero, you get into something like the Millennium Falcon. Not only will there be great dogfighting, but this mode will have many other game modes from the looks of things inside of itself. In the trailer, you can see the Rebel side trying to find and take out a transport vehicle, which provides an awesome element of gameplay. Not only is this a moving target, but you need to try to take it out, and you also need to deal with the Imperial side trying to stop you from doing so, and vice versa. They will defend it with their lives. This means that you can't just go off and attack somebody who's trying to take out the transport ship, but you need to make sure that somebody is there to cover it to make sure that it's not going to be destroyed. And so this is going to provide some really interesting gameplay, and I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Now, just because this is the only thing they showed in the trailer doesn't necessarily mean that this is all there will be in terms of objectives. I'm quite sure we will see other awesome objectives in the live version, such as maybe things on the ground and, just different things you need to defend. Not only will this mode provide for amazing action, but it will also help players get better in the skies. Teamwork seems like it will play a huge role in this game mode, and for the squads of people going into battle together, this should make it even easier for them. 20-player battles. Epic. There's going to be some awesome action in the skies. Another great thing that might make this mode even more amazing. Next up, we have Supremacy. Supremacy is a mode where Imperials and Rebels fight for control of 5 key objective points on the map. It's a domination-style game mode with 40-player battles taking place on some of the largest maps in-game. So imagine the size of the beta Walker Assault, but instead of the one-sided objectives such as the AT-ATs reaching the goal and destroying the Rebel side, you have these key points being constantly attacked and defended in various situations on the various maps, in various locations, and in various ways, with probably more balance. It's just more variety, and that's awesome to see. It's hard to tell how these matches will go in Supremacy, as it will probably add the ability to have more balance, thus seeing the matches go for either side. Not only that, but there really isn't much we know yet about the game mode, and we don't know what the objectives will be, where they'll be located, how they'll be located, what weapons and tools we will have to defend them and attack them, and what's available, short of them saying that you need to try to take advantage of ground and air vehicles in order to secure victory for your team. My guess is that this mode will be extremely fun for large action matches, and a lot of people will love this mode because a lot of people seem to like Walker Assault, but they just don't like switching to the Rebel side, it seems like. And more people may end up enjoying this, as it will probably be more balanced for both sides. And so I think that this is going to be the mode that people really enjoy to play. Now, Cargo is the next mode we will be discussing, and Cargo is, in simple terms, capture the flag. Who doesn't love some CTF, some capture the flag action? I know this is one of my favorite modes to play. I don't always do the greatest in them, but it's just fun to play. It's a tug-of-war experience where each team is challenged to capture vulnerable cargo boxes from the enemy team and make your way back to your base, while at the same time having to defend your own cargo. Now, I'm assuming, and it appears, I think, that there will be a score limit similar to what we see in Drop Zone, but I'm not quite sure what it will be. I don't know if it'll be like like first to 3 or first to 5, or if it's going to be something similar like that. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, but I think that's going to be what it is. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. So what does this game mode mean for the game? Well, CTF matches are absolutely enjoyable in my opinion. They make for some intense action, and by the looks of things, this game mode will be played in close quarter areas, which add a whole other experience in the game. Now, that just because you see an image of close quarter gameplay doesn't mean that that's what it's actually going to be, though. It could be on large open areas. I have no idea. This will provide for some awesome TDM action, I think, and for those TDM style players to do what they do best: kill everyone. So it provides the objectives for those objective-heavy players and the ability to work as a team, to push back the enemy, capture their objective, and defend the cargo holder while transporting it back. So I'm assuming maybe they slow down or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm assuming also that if you have the cargo and you're killed and it's dropped, the enemy player can recover it and reset it maybe after a specific amount of time or something. This will add to the CTF-style experience because while this is a guess, this is how other games with CTF are played, and it's very similar probably to what we see, but it's not always played in close quarter combats in those other games, so we'll just have to wait and see what this is going to be like, but I think it's going to be amazing either way. Okay, so another game mode that is talked about on the website, but it's not in the actual multiplayer's like stat card area in the beta, is Hero Hunt. It's a game mode that I think is going to be really interesting, and I haven't heard many people talk about it a lot, so I'm kind of confused as to whether or not this is going to be in the live version, or maybe it's going to be way down the road or something. So, like I said, it appears on the bottom of the website, like if you were to scroll down on the multiplayer section, but it doesn't appear in the multiplayer area in the beta. And so I really don't know what's happening with this mode or what it's going to be like when it's completed, but basically, from what they said, in Hero Hunt, one player will experience the ability to play as a hero, such as Luke or Boba Fett, and you face off against 7 opposing players in the opposing faction. Now, if somebody kills you, that person becomes the hero, and then the hunt is on for them. So I'm assuming you only get points towards victory when you're the hero and you're killing people. Now, this reminds me a lot like Halo's Juggernaut game mode. It seems like that's what this is going to be like. It wouldn't surprise me, and that's a really fun game mode to play, and I really enjoy it. And so, you know, you have the heroes with the different abilities, just like you might have if it's the same as what Halo was, where the Juggernaut has different abilities as well, such as like increased shield or active camo or something like that. So this will be that's going to be a really awesome mode to see in the game, and I'm curious to see why it's listed on the website but not in the actual beta. So next up we have Droid Run. Droid Run looks very similar to Drop Zone, but instead of Aviate you have 6v6, and not much is added in the description about the game mode, so I'm assuming it's a lot like Drop Zone. And we're just going to have to wait and see what this game mode is going to be like. Now, the other game mode is Blast, and Blast is the classic team deathmatch mode that will be coming to Star Wars Battlefront. A lot of people will play this. A lot of people love TDM, and I enjoy TDM for practice, for warming up, and it's just a good mode to play usually. It's fast-paced, intense action, and it pits 10 Rebels versus 10 Imperials. So, you know, it's anybody's game in a TDM match, and there's going to be amazing people in TDM, and there almost always is in every single game you play. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you maybe learned some stuff about the game modes. I know I did when I was doing some research and, you know, kind of thinking through different things and speculating on different game modes and what they will mean for the gameplay, and I'm just picturing it all in my head, and I am so excited for this game. It is going to be amazing. So feel free to comment, like I said, below. Tell me what you think will be your favorite game mode and what you hope they added to the game. If you liked the video, make sure to slap that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars gameplay, because it will be coming, and it will be coming all the time. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully things are going well for you in your life. I'll see you guys next time.